So I got this email from Wired magazine about an article, and the title of the article was "There's never been a worse time to bring your authentic self to work." And so that got me thinking. I mean, first of all, corporate America has always sort of, virtue signaled your be your full self at work. It's a safe space. We want you to grow with us and all that kind of stuff. But it got me asking the question for two reasons. The first is, what if your authentic self is a jerk? Or what if you, in your off life, being your authentic self, you do something illegal or something distasteful or something politically extreme? Can you be fired for that? So, in this video, we're going to talk about it, and I'm going to give you the other reason why I thought that this made sense to as a topic for today's discussion. Anyway, getting started. There's a local story going on here in Chicago, and it's about a woman who has no tolerance for, anybody that disagrees with her politically. And so she took action and it's gone viral. I know that it's a local story. It might even be a national story, but with that, I want to show you what this lady did and then we'll talk about it.
The
Oh,
tonneau
brah.
cover and just had a scowl on her face.
There's a type.
It's crazy that so, something like this upset somebody so much that they decided.
Kitty. All right, so here's the story. The woman owns a dog walking business up here on the north side of Chicago, and she was out walking the dog and she saw this Cybertruck with the American flag on it and Donald Trump's signature, and it sent her into an absolute tizzy. And she had a meltdown because she's got a severe case of Trump derangement syndrome, and she has no tolerance for anybody who disagrees with her political point of view. So she smeared dog poop all over this guy's Cybertruck. Now, two things. And if you watched my video a couple of weeks ago about Charlie Kirk's assassination and all the social media posts, guess what? Same tree, different branch. So she did not real smart. She doesn't realize that Teslas have cameras. So she was recorded smearing this dog poop all over the guy's car, and that's how she got caught. So again, first, not real smart, same tree, different branch. This is the same group of people, the same mentality. Now, in her case, she owns her own business, so she cannot get fired. But she's not really escaping unscathed from this. The backlash for her is there's been just the social media reviews on her Yelp site have been like -1 reviews or 1-star reviews or whatever. So she's getting a lot of people that are coming out and retaliating against her on social media, leaving her business bad reviews. So that's the first thing. The second thing, I'd really just like to make a statement about the gentleman, the victim in this case. Very nice guy, very nice, normal guy like us. But I saw in a follow up tweet, he made a statement that this woman did get caught. It has gone viral, but he decided not to press charges because he said, oh, the social media backlash will be enough. And, that's where he let it land. And what I have to say to him and to anybody out there that sees this video and maybe is a victim of the same type of thing or an iteration of this type of thing, absolutely not. You must press charges. And the reason why is that woman doesn't care about her social media posts. She may end up caring about what happens to her business, but the bottom line is this is lunatic behavior. I mean, it's juvenile, it's disgusting, and anybody that would think to do that is not going to be stopped over some bad social media, backlash. She's only going to be stopped, and people like this are only going to be stopped when we stop them. So you absolutely cannot go soft on these people. You must press charges. And other than that, I don't have, the guy's a nice guy and he's a good hearted guy and all of that. But you know what? He's giving her way too much credit. But anyway, just to go back, so those are the couple of reasons why I wanted to make this video. When I got that article asking the question of bringing your authentic self to work, this story was swirling around, my local area. I don't know if it's gone national or not. And by the way, I'm not going to dox that woman. I don't have any interest in that. If you want to learn more about the story, just Google Cybertruck and dog poop, and it's out there. But begs the bigger question. So many of you know, and you're seeing this in Portland, but there's a very strong ICE presence here in Chicago. Chicago is very, very flooded with illegals who came across our border and they're just embedded here. And so my question is, and to move on to the next point is, okay, that woman did something. Dog poop woman did what she did. Stupid, distasteful, but relatively harmless. However, with regard to the ICE agents, it's actually at another level. And so let me ask you this. There's a lot of people out there. Would you be fired for this? What if you got in the way of law enforcement and did something illegal? Well, what about this guy? Okay, so here's what this guy does. Now, watch this. He's going to confront law enforcement. Here we go.
I love how you feel. I got nothing like that. What's up? Don't look on me again. Step back. Step back. I'm moving over. I'm on a public road.
He's not doing anything. You're saying that. No!
Okay, so
He's not
here we
doing
go.
anything.
So that guy gets taken down, but you know what? Ask yourself, what did he do? Was that illegal? Could he be fired for that? He may very well have a job. He doesn't look like a paid agitator to me. And that's the other thing. There's a lot of people in Chicago. Yeah, we have paid agitators that are on the scene. They go around from site to site. Somebody's funding them. We all know that. But there's a lot of organic, regular people like Dog Poop Woman who are also going to these ICE raids and getting in the way of law enforcement. They very, very well may be doxxed. I've got another example I can show you. Here's a woman. She looks like she is a regular person. She may very well have a job. And here's what she does. There we go. Getting chased by ice. We out here chasing ice down North Avenue. I don't know what she's doing, but she's getting in the way. She's not pulling over. She's defying, obviously, some type of request from law enforcement. And if she were to be doxxed and identified, here's the answer to my original question and why I started this video. Yes, you can be fired. You can be fired for your political views if you take actions, something very similar to what these people are doing. And again, I'm going to share that with everybody too. I always bring the receipts, guys. So, okay. Generally in US, private employers can fire you for your political views or off-duty conduct, meaning, so let's stop right there. If you get a DUI or domestic violence or something, again, distasteful or illegal when you're off the job, now you may even go to prison, so definitely going to be fired if that happens. But what if it's like something you get charged with a misdemeanor or you get visibility like these people I'm showing in today's video and your employer gets wind of it? Yes, you can be fired. Okay. That's the bottom line. You can be fired. All right. So I thought it was a very, very, especially on the heels of what we're seeing with the fallout from the Charlie Kirk video and all of the people that lost their jobs or were identified because of their social media posts, how you behave, especially with regard to your political intolerance. And if you take action and you lose your mind and you become unhinged and start spreading dog poop all over somebody's car, you can lose your job or your business can be severely harmed by your actions. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I'd love to hear everybody's reaction. I know I'm probably going to get a lot of reaction, but let me ask you something. Is it leaning one way where there are no repercussions? If you were to do something, I mean, most people aren't insane and wouldn't do anything, but would you lose your job if you were to do something? It's just a question. I thought it would make a really good discussion for the channel. Anyway, have a good one. It's Sunday night. Make it a great week. I'll talk to you soon.